Denny Hamlin has a solution for NASCAR's Superspeedway problem, one that he believes could bring skill back into play and reduce the chaotic wrecks that define races like the Daytona 500. Speaking on his Actions Detrimental podcast, Hamlin expressed frustration over how the current high-drag, low-horsepower package affects racing. He called on NASCAR to reduce the spoiler size and eliminate drag, arguing that it would make the racing more competitive and less dependent on luck. If I could just throw out my suggestion, it's NASCAR to please get drag out of these cars, Hamlin said. Reduce spoiler size, please. I just think that we have got to get drag out of these race cars. It will fix so many things. According to Hamlin, the current aero package forces drivers to stay locked together in a pack, making it difficult to pull out of line and build momentum for passes. The result? More blocking, more pushing, and more wrecks. He believes that a lower drag car would allow drivers to make moves through the air rather than physically pushing their competitors, which would lead to cleaner, more strategic racing. It will allow us to not be so stuck to the racetrack, Hamlin explained. It will allow us to not feel like we need to just hammer the car in front of us to go forward. Hamlin's frustration boiled over after a wreck on the final lap of the 2025 Daytona 500 took him out of contention for what could have been his fourth career victory in the Great American Race. He was battling Austin Cindric for the win when the crash unfolded, handing the victory to William Byron, his second consecutive Daytona 500 triumph. Beyond his technical suggestions, Hamlin also criticized younger drivers for their aggressive and reckless racing style. He called out the lack of accountability in superspeedway racing, where drivers make dangerous moves without fear of consequences. My favorite quote from Moneyball is that when the competition's making a mistake, don't interrupt them, Hamlin said. But I'm here trying to interrupt them and say you don't have to do it this way. Because now it's affecting me. I'm tired of getting taken out by just stupid moves that we chalk up to that's just superspeedway racing. It's not just superspeedway racing, it's dumbass racing. Hamlin isn't the first veteran driver to call for change, but whether NASCAR will listen remains to be seen. With superspeedway races increasingly decided by crashes rather than strategy and skill, many in the sport agree that a major overhaul is needed.